Before I start, I can tap out anything you see me play on my channel. You can visit my website, www.erichaugenguitar.com. There's some tabs available for sale already up there. If you don't see one you're looking for, just don't hesitate to email me. I'd be more than happy to help you learn or answer any questions you might have. So, let's look at Southbound Again. First thing first about Mark Knopfler technique, I would use a Strat if you have one, with preferably the in-between position pickup, because I think that's a big part of his quack. And also, if you have a good compressor, that's what my friend Mario Arnez was telling me is kind of a pretty important thing to Mark Knopfler's sound, the right compression. I have a Strymon Deco going that's kind of compressing, but it sounds all right. And let's see. Now, the bear of Mark Knopfler technique, I'm going to rotate this way so you can see what my hand is doing. I'm holding an A power chord, that's O, 2, and 2. First things first, the thumb. Let's get that thumb pretty flat to the string, so not this way and not this way. I know some of my students will finger pick this way. I don't really recommend that because these fingers can't pop right, and then, yeah, it just doesn't work as well. So for Mark Knopfler and other finger-like style expert blues guys, that thumb's going out in front, kind of like that. And Mark Knopfler, his thumb is going to be hitting the 0 and both those 2s. That's the first step to getting his thing. And yeah, you will get a nice little callus on the side of that hand. Now, what Mark Knopfler does that's weird and unique to him, this isn't crazy. A lot of Travis-style players will do it. Yeah, I'm butchering it. But yeah, that's not uncommon to double those up. What Mark does that's uncommon is behind those, these two fingers are doubling up what the thumb is doing. And that's the trick right there, is that it goes boom, fingers, thumb, fingers. That's Mark Knopfler technique. So what he's doing for Southbound, that lick, now those could either be choked or they're kind of plucked. That's the hard part. So you get a choke here. Then this thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. Thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers, thumb, fingers. That is hard as nails to do, because the thumb is still getting 2 if you can. That's kind of the riff. It mostly does that, and I noticed there's an interesting form. It's 5-bar chunks, so it's 1, 2, G, D, 2 more bars. That was the first 5-bar chunk. Second 5-bar chunk, up to a D, but the riff stays the same. Back down to A. It repeats that 5-bar chunk. Up to the D. Back down to A. And then final 5-bar chunk to complete the verse. Here comes those G, G, D, A. Pretty cool. Yeah, that is just a really funky thing. That's from the first Dire Straits record. We were listening to that on a nice road trip, me and my wife, and it was actually my wife who pointed out, she's like, you know, the cool thing about this stuff is that the drums and the bass are doing like nothing. They're just bum, ba-dum. All the funk is coming from Mark Knopfler's right hand technique, which is a really neat thing. Like instead of the drummer being busy and the bass player being busy, they were just like, no, that's cool, bro. You just do that. So yeah, really cool. Well, I hope that is helpful for you and kind of illuminates, yeah, some of the magic of the Mark Knopfler right hand technique. It's certainly, yeah, really cool to work on. Thanks so much for watching.